Do you ever have one of those days where you do a project and you look back at it and go, wow, I did good? Today is one of those days for me, and after having so much fun hemming these pants, I thought I'd show you how to do them and leave the original hem on. All right, so first I had my friend try on her pants for me, and I folded them up, and you can see the line right there. I folded them up and put a pin where she wanted the length to be. Now you're going to fold up the pants to just above the length, the spot where they want the length to be. So this is going to be your stitching line. And so you're just going to be just above it, probably about, see that the original hem? You're going to be that distance above it so that when you fold the original hem down, it'll be at the length that they want. So I folded it up and I measured it to be at 2 inches. So now I'm going to fold it up all the way around and measure as I go and pin it all the way around, pinning it 2 inches all the way as I go. As you're pinning, you also want to make sure that you match up the side seams on both the inside and the outside seam of the pants. Okay, now you are going to sew a straight stitch right along the edge of that original hem, getting as close as you can as possible. Now, because I don't have a free arm on my machine, mine's all in a cabinet, I like to turn my pant leg inside out so that the cuff curls up towards me instead of underneath. Okay, so now you're going to just sew right along that edge as close as you can possibly get to that original hem without sewing the original hem. So I am right on that edge, and you're going to sew all the way around. Go ahead and take your time. Take it nice and slow. I actually have this video sped up double time, so if that tells you how slow I'm going. It's also really important to make sure you have a good strong needle, so a denim needle, if you're doing jeans, is a very good thing to have. Okay, now you can see that I have made kind of this odd cuff in the pant leg, and you'll see this nice seam right along the edge with the original hem on. But now I have all this bulk behind that I need to get rid of first. So I've laid out my pants, and you can see just barely my seam, and I am cutting off so that I have about a 1/2 inch left, and I'm going to trim off all that extra that I had sewn up. Now you want to serge that raw edge. If you do not have a serger, you can use the zigzag stitch on your sewing machine right along that edge, but you just want to finish it off so that it doesn't fray. All right, now you have a nice, beautiful serge right along that finished off that seam nicely so that it's not going to fray inside the pants. And then when you turn it, you can see how beautiful that original hem is still on the pant leg, but we have shortened it now by 3 inches. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pin all along the pant leg edge, because now we need to top stitch this into place so that it doesn't roll back out and everybody see your stitching. So now we're just going to pin along this edge, and then I'm going to get ready to top stitch. Now you're going to top stitch right along that edge, that teeny tiny edge right there, making sure you match the color of your thread exactly to your pants. All right, now let's top stitch right along that edge. So I've zoomed in, and I've also sped up the video, so take it as slow as you need to. But you'll want to be right along that edge, and I kind of like to stretch it over, make sure I get it nice and tight, and I just top stitch all the way along the edge. And there you have it, beautifully hemmed pants with the original hem left on. And when you're wearing these and they're down near your feet, no one will ever see that teeny tiny seam. I hope you learned something new today, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.